I'm Carlos Rousseau. I'm a chef, a native of Vermilion Parish, and a great admirer of all things Cajun. I'm on a mission to explore the culture of the most Cajun place on earth. Vermilion Parish has an abundance of natural beauty, from the endless fields of towering sugarcane and golden rice to the lush swamps teeming with wildlife. Today, I'm meeting with Marcel Guidry at Palmetto Island State Park.
Welcome to Palmetto Island State Park.
Oh, thanks, Marcel. It's so great to be here. This is a beautiful place. Has it been here a long time?
We've been open almost 3 years.
Oh my gosh, it's just so incredible. It's just a nice little jewel just kind of tucked back here in the woods. If you didn't know where you were going, you wouldn't be able to find it.
This is a wetlands hardwood forest. We have a lot of magnolia. We have a lot of oak trees, cypress, and maple.
It's awesome the way the architectures and the planners didn't really disturb that. When someone comes here, they can really experience the natural part of it. Are there trails or a nature center?
We have a nature center right here behind you.
Okay.
That's open during the week. We have a trail that starts right behind there that winds around some ponds and ends up in the campground.
Awesome.
We have another trail in another part of the park that's actually the old entrance road that's raised up, and we've turned it into a nice walking trail.
Now, what's all this hydration going on back here?
Well, this is our splash pad. As you saw a while ago, it's motion activated. So if the kids aren't running around, the water shuts off. And when they run in front of the red bollards out there, it becomes activated and the water flows.
Located on the Vermilion River, the park offers visitors the opportunity to experience the unique nature of Louisiana without going too far off the grid. It's a beautiful place. It's just unbelievable, and it's so incredible the way y'all have placed everything without much disturbance to the natural topography.
Yeah, and we have a lot of wildlife here in the park also. We have a lot of alligators. We've seen Louisiana black bears. We have a lot of bobcats, foxes. We have migratory birds that come through every year, and this is a big spot for bird watchers to come.
Well, this is just incredible. It's all so accessible and easy just to drive up.
We're only 10 or 15 minutes from Abbeville, but once you're here, it feels like you're really in a secluded,
absolutely,
outdoor setting.
Exactly. From the dense swamps to the open marshlands, I'm heading over to White Lake Wetland Conservation Area, south of Guidon, to meet with Skylar D'Artez and discuss the area's diverse abundance of wildlife, including many species of migratory birds.
This is White Lake Wetlands Conservation Area, and this is the Birding and Nature Trail at White Lake. Here at White Lake, what we do is we try and maintain the property in the shape it is, but also encourage species to come here. With that, we manage marsh, we manage ag properties, we do herbicide treatments, we do everything it takes to try and keep the numbers of birds coming in and keep the numbers of wildlife using the property that's always been here historically.
Now, was this land anything else other? Has it always just been like this?
For the most part, a lot of this property was unmanaged marsh, and it had a saltwater influence in the early days in the late 1800s and early 1900s. However, people decided to try and farm this property, so they what they call around here breaking the property. They came in, they levied off areas, they pumped water out, they then put cattle on. In some cases, they went in and plowed, so they finally were able to get the soil and top hard enough for them to actually come in and cultivate.
You have migratory birds that come through that aren't waterfowl birds?
Yes, sir, absolutely. We have a few different migratory patterns we see. For us in the fall, typically you have these waterfowl coming in, the fall and early winter. So you'll have your ducks and geese. But also, when that waterfowl season ends, you have those waterfowl leaving. In the springtime, you have these other passerines, these other migratory birds cruising through.
Does it cost anything to do the bird thing?
It is absolutely free to come to our White Lake Wetlands Conservation Area Nature and Birding Trail.
Okay.
It's free to the public, sunrise to sunset. Walk around the trail, take pictures. We have a pavilion, we have this tower we're standing on.
Tell me Skylar's heart for this place and why it's so important to you.
For me, Vermilion Parish is about what we see out here. We have freshwater marsh, we have agricultural property, and those two things side by side and hand in hand mean a terrific environment for people, but also for wildlife, for birds, for otters. And those are things that you can see around here. You'll see deer, you'll see rabbits, you'll see pretty much everything that South Louisiana has to offer, you'll see out here.
The diversity of wildlife and topography in this part of the country is something to behold. Thankfully, with preservation efforts by people like Marcel and Skylar, future generations will be able to appreciate the beauty and natural wonder of this great region.